God, I look so good in the viewfinder. But not so much on the screen. Hey guys! I wanted to film while getting ready and I wanted to chat a little bit, but I didn't really know what to talk about, so I just pulled up the TMI Tag questions and I figured I would just go through those while I'm getting ready. The questions should keep me on track so that I don't babble, so yeah, let's just get right into it and start getting ready and start answering some questions. The first question is, what are you wearing? I am wearing a dress that I picked up at Ross Dress for Less. It's an awesome bargain store here in the US. I don't remember. Have you ever been in love? Yes, I have. Only once. Still am. It's a keeper. Ever had a terrible breakup? No, actually. I would consider my relationship with Corey my only really serious relationship I've ever been in. I've only been in a handful of other not serious relationships, and yeah, none of the breakups were terrible. How tall are you? I'm 5'7". How much do you weigh? I don't have a scale. I don't really weigh myself, but every time I go to the doctor's, it's usually around 130. Any tattoos? No, I don't have any tattoos. I definitely want some someday. I think I want like a nature sleeve eventually, just like a really pretty flower shoulder piece and then extending down into just like a nature sleeve. I have a pretty good idea in my head and I think it would be really cool. Any piercings? I do have my ears pierced, obviously. And then I got my belly button pierced when I was 15. It was on my 15th birthday. So yeah, I've had that forever. Ooh, I probably shouldn't talk while I'm doing my eyebrows. I move my eyebrows when I talk. It's not smart. OTP, isn't that one true pairing? If that's the case, Chuck and Blair, Gossip Girl, they're like the perfect couple. They are crazy and sometimes really ridiculous and stupid, but I love them and they're honestly perfect together. So, favorite TV show? Ooh, that is so hard. I watch so much TV. My favorite like feel-good show is hands down Bob's Burgers. If I'm just like in a bad mood or in a funk or something and I put on Bob's Burgers, it always makes me laugh. It's always hilarious. Oh gosh, I just love Bob's Burgers. Favorite bands? That's kind of hard. I don't really listen to a lot of bands. I probably Paramore. I love Hayley Williams. I love her voice. Corey cannot stand her voice. He can't stand Paramore. But I love them. I think they're so great. Something you miss? I really miss my grandparents already. They were just in town for the past 2 weeks. They're from Alabama. My grandma from Alabama. I hadn't seen my grandpa in like a decade, like over 10 years. So it was so nice to see him. And then my grandma's just like my favorite person ever. I've just always had a really good relationship with her. We write letters back and forth, you know, since she lives in Alabama. She just left a couple days ago, but I already miss her. Favorite song? That's another really hard one because I listen to music all the time. My favorite song right now is probably Brand New by Ben Rector, actually. That's been stuck in my head constantly. And it's just, it's such a good song. I love it. How old are you? I am 22. And yes, I'm feeling 22. What's your zodiac sign? My zodiac sign is Libra. Not that that really has any significance to me. I don't understand horoscopes really. What quality do you look for in a partner? The biggest quality I look for in a partner is probably humor because I'm a huge goofball. I need somebody that's gonna dork around with me and isn't gonna judge me for being a weirdo. Life's too short to not have fun with it. If I'm just in this serious, boring relationship, like, I could not hang. I could not hang. Favorite quote? That would have to be thankful for what you have while working for what you want. The next one is favorite actor. I love Blake Lively. She is by far my favorite actress. Your favorite color? My favorite color has been purple for pretty much as long as I can remember. It's just a great color. Loud music or soft? It definitely depends on my mood. I don't know, I guess loud, but I don't really blast it through my house or anything, but I like the upbeat stuff that has a beat that you can dance to. This one says, where do you go when you're sad? I would say just a quiet place away from people. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Again, definitely depends whether I want sleep or whether I want to look glam, or, you know, if I just don't give a fuck that day or not. I'll usually give myself about an hour and a half just to make sure that I have plenty of time to get ready. But yeah, it typically takes me about half an hour to an hour and a half depending on the routine that I'm doing that day. This one says, have you ever been in a physical fight? Only once that I can remember, and it was with me and my best friend at the time. We were like 10. I don't even remember what she was mad at me about, but she like reached out, I think to just like, I don't know, slap me or grab me or something, and she scratched my eyeball, like scratched my eyeball. So in retaliation, I grabbed her hair and threw her to the ground and ran home crying to my mom. That was about it. Sorry if my frame keeps changing. I accidentally keep hitting the tripod and it's really unfortunate. The reason you joined YouTube, the reason I joined YouTube at the beginning was just because I saw a market that needed to be filled, which was hairstyles for girls with big ears. I didn't see anyone making videos to help people with big ears. I knew I wasn't the only one out there. I had those tips to share, and I figured if I put this video up and somebody else is looking like I am right now, then they'll find my video. What are your fears? My biggest irrational fear is the ocean. The idea of just being stranded in the ocean, like with how deep it is and with just the crazy sea monsters that are in there. Obviously not literal sea monsters, but I consider a whale a sea monster. It shouldn't be anything that big. Oh, it scares me so freaking bad. Which is unfortunate because I really do want to go see The Shallows because Blake Lively is the main character and I know she's gonna kick some shark ass, but just all those scenes of just the deep ocean, I just cannot. Last thing that made you cry. The last thing that made me cry was Interstellar, that really touching moment between Matthew McConaughey and his daughter. It's just so sad. And I'm not a crier. I don't really cry ever. Like, I cry when I hurt myself because I'm a wimp when it comes to pain. The last time you said you loved somebody, or you left for work around 9:45, so I guess that would be the last time I said I loved somebody. What's the meaning behind your YouTube name? It's funny because my YouTube name doesn't really have like specific meaning because I really wanted just a platform name that was a little more unique than Ashley P16. P is the last initial of my last name and 16 is my favorite number. So that's what I pretty much always used, was just Ashley P16, but for obvious reasons, really lame and boring. So I wanted something, you know, more along the lines of not using my real name, but just something that had ash in it. I had thought of ashen, like, you know, the color ashen gray. I thought that was really pretty, so I started trying to think of things that had to do with ashen. Where's my Real Techniques sponge? There it is. And then randomly, Corey was just standing in the kitchen. I think he was doing dishes. No, that doesn't sound like Corey. I think he was just like cleaning something. He just looked over at me and he was like, ashen boots. I was just like, ashen boots, yeah, I like that. Let me see if anyone on social media already has that, because that's happened to us a couple times. Nobody had taken it on Twitter, nobody had taken it on Instagram, nobody had taken it on YouTube. So I was like, all right, yep. So then I just drew up a little boots icon that you see in one of these corners and made a little logo, and there you go, ashen boots. Last book you read. So I'm actually reading the Dark Tower series by Stephen King. I've been reading it for probably over a year now, maybe even over 2 years, oh gosh. But I'm on book 5, which is Wolves of the Kala. And so I guess that would make the last book I read. What was the last one? Wizard and Glass. It's a really good series, it's just really long. I think I still have like 3 books to go. I'm on book 5 and they're all huge books. So I mean, it's taking me forever, but that's the book that's the last book I read. Oh, the next question is the book you're currently reading. So there you go. Last show you watched. Last night, Corey and I watched American Ninja Warrior. It was the Vegas qualifying, I think. So it was just like a bunch of badass people. Who was the last person you talked to? Definitely Corey. What's the relationship between you and the last person you texted? Ooh, let me see. The last person I texted. It was probably Corey. Oh no, it was Kylie. Seeing what time I was working so that she could come get her hair done. That wasn't the question. What's the relationship? We're friends. Longtime friends. I love my Kylie. Favorite food? Ooh, I love Mexican food and I love Italian food. Pasta and burritos are pretty much my favorite foods. Like, definitely. What's a place you want to visit? I really want to visit New Zealand. It is just freaking gorgeous. I would just love to go there and explore. I see a lot of Oregon in New Zealand. It's obviously very different, but just very naturey, very gorgeous, mountain filled. Shan XL lives there, so maybe I could run into her and be like, hey girl, you don't know it yet, but we're best friends, just so you know. Do you have a crush? Yeah, on my fiance, I guess. Last time you kissed someone, that was definitely Corey when he left. Wow. Hello, ear. He left for work a couple hours ago. Last time you were insulted. Well, I am one that is not insulted easily. It was probably just Corey and I joking around and insulting each other, to be honest. I can't recall the last insult that I got, so that's probably a good thing. Favorite flavor of sweet? Is that like chocolate, vanilla, strawberry kind of thing? Because I love all of it, but chocolate is amazing. What instruments do you play? Actually, how Corey and I met, he was a drummer and I was a flutist in band. Played it for quite a while. I quit as soon as I was out of high school, not really intentionally, I just stopped playing it. I have to do my bottom lashes distraction free or else I'm just gonna get it everywhere, so pause the questioning for one moment. Still managed to smudge it like a genius. What are you gonna do? Favorite piece of jewelry? That one's so easy for me because the night that Corey and I got together was his senior prom night. He asked me when I was a sophomore and he was a senior. We went outside, there was this little chillin' area, you know, and he was telling me how beautiful I looked and then he insulted my necklace and that kind of caught me off guard a little bit. He was like, you know, you look really good, but I really just don't like that necklace you're wearing. It was a gift from my best friend's mom, so I was a little insulted, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh. But before I could really say anything, he pulled out this jewelry case and he's like, I think this one would match a lot better. He opened it and this is what it was. It's just a cute little heart necklace with a pink gem in it. So cute. It matched my dress perfectly. Such a sweet moment, and every time I wear it I smile and I think of it. Best pickup line, oh gosh. Pickup lines, do those even work? I don't think so. I actually did just hear one the other day. Oh, what was it? Best pickup line, oh gosh. Pickup lines, do those even work? I don't think so. I actually did just hear one the other day. Oh, what was it? Are you a campfire? 'Cause you're hot and I want some more. Oh god, so dumb. The last time you hung out with someone? Well, other than Corey, because I live with him and I hang out with him every single day because he's my best friend, that would have to have been last week. I went out to karaoke with my friends Jessica, Nikki, and Amanda. Just be glad y'all don't have me on Snapchat, okay? Perfect timing to run out of questions because I can't exactly talk while I'm doing my lips, so I'm gonna do my lips. I'll be right back. So that's it, that's all the questions. So now I just want to take a moment to apologize for not getting a video up last week. And I'm not trying to make excuses because there's always time, you can always find time. But I've been struggling a lot with lighting and the quality of my videos, and I know lighting has a lot to do with that. I've been trying to find some good setups so that I can confidently film more frequently and more accurately because I've had to refilm several times now. Also, please leave requests if there's a video that you want to see me do, because I mean, I have a list of ones that I want to do, but it'd be nice to know what you guys actually want to see. So yeah, I hope this video was entertaining at all for you, just learning a little bit about me if that's something you were interested in. I don't really know. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. It means more to me than you even know. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you really soon in my next video. Bye!